All right. Let me see. I'm trying to get everybody on here, so y'all bear with me. Give me a sec. All right, there you are.
Oh, you're already live? All right. Well, since we're already live, you clicked on that button that says start broadcast, right, when you first got in here?
Yeah,
Yeah, because that automatically
yeah,
puts it
yeah.
live. So
Cool,
we're
cool.
live on your channel right now,
So
by the
everybody
way.
else is coming in, huh?
Yeah. So go ahead and just start doing the intros, I guess, and we'll just get into this, man.
All right then. Welcome to Real Game 27 channel. I said channel. I'm sorry. So I can't fucking start the damn Google podcast. All right, y'all welcome to my end of the year podcast. This is my very first podcast that I'm doing, and I appreciate y'all for coming to join me, talk about some real gamers. Real gaming because we are real gamers, and basically let's go ahead and start y'all introduction. Let's start off with Bear Hugger.
Yeah, what's going on, everybody out there? You all know me all too well. For those of you who are sub to me, or those of you who don't know me, I'm your big fat Canadian fuckturdian boy, Bearhugger29. Glad to be here. Thank you for having me there, Real Gamer. I appreciate it.
All right, let's go ahead and go to you. What's your name? King. I can't read
DDD.
the.
DDD.
Yeah, no, it's another one. King DDD.
Yeah. Hey, everybody, it's the King, and this is my first ever podcast.
All right, welcome aboard. I appreciate you for joining me, man. And I guess let's go ahead and introduce yourself too, Mr. King Grim. I can't read that. What's your
Grimpachi.
name, man?
Grimpachi.
Grimpachi, yeah.
Grimpachi, what's up, man? You just call me Grimpachi. The king part's just that was a typo. I mean, right there.
All right, man. I sure appreciate y'all for joining me. Matter of fact, we had somebody else. We had two people. Where they at? Where's Mr.
Yeah,
Red
they're coming.
Fox?
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll get
Okay,
them going.
okay, okay. Basically, what I'm trying to talk about today, we was talking about it off air, and I do want to acknowledge it, with the YouTube drama and everything, and I want to talk about our top 5 games of the year. I want to talk about that as well, and also want to, talk about. We mostly we are Nintendo dudes, right? I got a Nintendo channel. Bear Hugger 29 got a Nintendo channel,
Hmm.
and basically, King DDD, you are a Nintendo fan as well, I believe. So right?
Yep. I'm a fan of all
Okay,
three,
and
actually. But
King
mostly
Grip
Nintendo.
and King Grapache, I was on a podcast with you yesterday, and I didn't really get to talk to you as much. I'm not sure what your gaming preference is. I don't know what's your number one console of choice, or your Xbox guy, Microsoft, Nintendo.
I
What
I play everything. Mostly lately, I've been playing mainly on PC because I just got into PC gaming. I'm enjoying it. But when it comes to like first party games, like Nintendo comes first. So
Hmm.
Oh, cool, 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 cool. I sure love to hear from real gamers because we real gamers, we like to talk about real gaming, no bullshit. Of course, you know it's whatever, man. I'm gonna let y'all decide because I want to talk about I want to get into the YouTube drama, and I want to get into the top 5 games, our top 5 games of the year, and I want to take a vote. What do y'all want to start with?
Doesn't matter to me.
Doesn't matter to
The
y'all.
same here.
All
No
right,
matter.
okay, let's go and get it over with. Let's get with the YouTube drama, man. Like, basically, if y'all hadn't paid attention lately, with the corporate year award, corporate slave of the year award, like, it's pretty sad that somebody would go through all that to basically prove a point, man. You know, like, he basically just trolls everybody because they just love, their gaming company of, their choice. You know, but this guy, Black Bond, y'all know who he is. He like basically most of his videos, he rarely talks about gaming, and most of his video is about exposing people. But whenever he does have videos about certain games he plays, his video views is a lot, it's down. But when it's about exposing people and starting drama, that's when the views skyrockets, and the comment section is blown up. It's a mess that
Oh, they are.
people get the views, people get the subscribers over fucking YouTube drama. And I just want to basically, get down and deep into it, and want to know exactly how do y'all feel about it. Starting with you, Bear Hugger.
Me personally, it doesn't really bother me at all. Because when my friend Deku told me about the whole video that he put up, um, I didn't really care, honestly. I found it funny and amusing, a little bit honored in a way. I mean, I know that sounds really, really fucked up, but I know who I am in the real, so I know for a fact that I'm not no damn corporate slave. I mean, my channel is more directed towards Nintendo because it's the only console I currently have in my possession right now. And so, I mean, once I get my other consoles, in the near future, I'm getting a PS3 again in February, so you'll see a lot more content from that coming up, along with my Xbox One. Hopefully, near the end of 2015, I'll be doing all that crap. So, but I mean, I understand why you put me on there because I had my moment with him on Twitter a long time ago. Kind of regret doing it in a way. I kind of shot myself in the foot on that one. I mean, I don't have a problem with the guy. I don't care for his stuff. But I don't hate the dude. I don't think he's like a horrible person at all. Period. I mean, he does what he does, and if he trolls people or he does,
that's what he's good. That's what he's good at. Is trolling.
Yeah. And then I'm not gonna go to his channel and start random stuff with them or anything like crap with that. You know what I mean? Like, he tried doing stuff with that on my channel. I just blocked him. I didn't really care.
Yeah. That's what I just did. I
don't want controversy on my channel. That's why I don't really care. I don't really try to get myself involved with that. My moment that I had with him on Twitter a long time ago, it was like more of a fluff thing. Like I said, I kind of regret doing it at the time. Well, at least now I do, anyways. But I'm trying to keep myself like level-headed. Try to keep myself kind of like a low profile in a way, just to keep myself out of like people's drama and people's eye views and all that stuff like that. If they want to make videos on me, go nuts. I don't care, because at the end of the day, it's just free publicity for me. So I really don't give two flying shits. I mean, I've never made a response video or a video related to that kind of stuff before. I mean, I've talked about the community in general, but not specific people individual, because I don't really find any really good reason to do that, at least to me anyways. But it is what it is, man. I mean, whatever. It's just publicity in my eyes, man, at the end of the day. So, I mean, if he wants to, throw my name out there, although he did take my name off of the actual list. So, I mean, I'm a little disappointed in that. I was kind of hoping I was going to be on there, but I mean, I would never want anyways, because I mean, Zaire seems to be taking that little top pick right now, but it's all fun, man. It's all it is, at least the way I look at it and perceive it in my mind. I mean, yeah, a lot of people, I don't get me wrong. I understand people getting pissed off and annoyed by that kind of stuff, but me personally, it's just like, it's more like a laughing gag kind of thing for me anyway. It's just like, whatever. So it doesn't really bother me all too much, man.
Okay. I appreciate you giving your perspective about that. With me, with Black Bond, I just, it's a little personal with him, because I don't know if you pay attention to his stuff lately, and I that's my fault for going to his channel and looking at all those videos and everything. Let's be real. A lot of us go and watch that stuff. Everybody goes where the drama's at. But me personally with Black Bond, he. I don't want to get down and deep into the race car, but he plays the race car a lot on his channel, and that's basically, why about that. And basically he said he's not a racist, but like I said, I'm not. But that's why it got to the point. You know what? I said, fuck it. I'm not gonna deal with you no more. Those little trolls of yours. I had to fucking block them and ban them off my channel. I banned Black Bond off my channel. I said, I'm done with this mess. I'm done. I'm gonna go back to do what I do when I does best. I talk about real gaming news.
Like, at the end of the day, like, the more you keep feeding into what they're like, what they're doing, like, they're trying to get a rise out of you. So like, when you start making like response videos or start mentioning their names, whatever you want to call it, that's exactly what they want you to do.
I'm done with that. Hey, it looks like we got two more guys that just joined us, man. Introduce yourselves, man.
I guess I'll start. KJ.
All right, what's going on, KJ? I sure appreciate you joining my podcast, man. How you doing?
Anytime, bro. I'm doing good.
All right. We have another person that just joined my podcast. Go ahead and introduce yourself, sir.
Hello, I'm Morphball87. Sorry for being late.
Hey, man, I'm late, man. I'm late to my own podcast, man, because I had to, work some bugs out. Because this is my very first podcast that I'm doing. I'm just basically just trying to, do a little end of the year podcast, so we could talk about gaming in general, just talk about whatsoever. But what we was talking about, about the YouTube drama, and basically, I said my part and Burger 29 said their part, and let's go ahead and go with you, King Grimpachi. Is that how you say it? Grimpachi?
Grimpachi,
yeah. Yeah, give me your thoughts and opinions about it, man.
The YouTube drama. I mean, YouTube drama. it's not like half the time. Like you gotta understand, it's to me YouTube is entertainment. You know, so
Yep.
I personally don't care. You know, it's actually like entertaining when like people try to drag me into things. It's just like the only time it starts to like make me feel some type of way, it's like when I'm like, oh, this person ain't just like, you know, joking with me. They really upset with me for some reason. I'm like, damn, like, okay. But other than that, I mean, you know, I talked to Bond before. I talked to him on and off again. I mean, for what I can say is just entertainment to him. It's just jokes. It's not.
Yeah, yeah, it is jokes, man. Because he thinks that I take it serious. I say, dude, man, it's just the internet. Dude, just calm down. But yeah, it's all jokes, man. A lot of people, take it too far, and they want to start threatening your lives over a piece of plastic or a fucking box, a fucking video game. It's stupid, dude. It's stupid.
Yeah, that's what I
I'm
mean. Like him, he's definitely like I said, I don't have an issue with the guy. In fact, I used to love watching a lot of his videos way back when. He was very enjoyable to watch back then. But then when he started got on like this whole entire craze about like Nintendo, whatever you want to call it, certain videos I don't mind watching because he does critique them and he critiques them in the right way. There are other times though when he gets into like the whole fanboy aspect of it too as well. I can't sit through those and watch them because it kind of irritates me a little bit, even though I understand where he's coming from. I'm not a big fan of him, but I don't hate, as I said before, I don't hate the guy. Never had, because I used to follow him a long time ago, back when him and Shokio used to make vids all the time. But it's kind of cringeworthy to me because the way the community has evolved over the course of like the last 8 freaking years now. Gaming has gotten pretty bad. All fanboys from all sides of the spectrum, whether it be Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, we all have our moments and whatnot where we get too involved or emotionally involved with something. We get angry, or we get pissed off about it, or we see something that's upset. Because I remember seeing a lot of people that got pissed off with the whole entire Bayonetta 2 not winning Game of the Year at the Game Awards back in the beginning of December there. And I can understand to a degree why a lot of people would get upset about that aspect, because a lot of people wanted that game to win. Nothing wrong with Dragon Age. Even though I know you, Mr. Red Fox, fucking said that game is not definitely Game of the Year, but according to a lot of people, it is in their eyes, which is fine.
Yeah, we all are entitled to our own opinion.
Yeah, exactly. So, but is it my Game of the Year? No, it's my Game of the Year.
No.
I will be frank. It's not that they said it was their Game of the Year. It was that people came in to the Game Awards with an agenda. It's not fair. You shouldn't go to voting in, especially something as arbitrary as Game of the Year, and say, before you even cast your vote, well, I'm going to aim to get this or that game to win because I don't like the other game. Not because the game is buggy or glitchy or ill-made or just not your cup of tea, but because it has a character that's stacked.
I got you, man. I got you.
That's terrifying. That's what bothers me. It has nothing to do with their choice. Although Dragon Age Inquisition is not really Game of the Year, but whatever.
Okay. We're gonna get back to that because I'm gonna go ahead and finish up. About the YouTube drama. No, that's gonna be my second thing I want to talk about the Game of the Year, because I got a lot of shit that I want to say about it. But let's Mr. Red Fox, go ahead and give me your perspective of about the YouTube drama, the trolling, the corporate slaves of the year, because you and I and Burhugger 29, we all was in it. We was all nominated.
I didn't know I was in it. I had to find out third or fourth hand. Because I'll be honest with you, I made the mistake when I first started coming to YouTube. I first started my channel. I had gone to YouTube occasionally, sporadically before, but when I first started my channel, I made the mistake of looking at some of Black Bond's videos, and that was 2.5 years ago. And I was like, I don't like this guy's video. I'm sorry. I don't find his videos to be all that interesting to me. As far as, because I find the whole, it's manufactured drama. I would call Black Bond is basically like the Fox News of YouTube. It's manufactured news.
It's not Fox News.
It's what they want. They want to tell you they want to tell you. Well, I mean, I'm not saying like he's like Fox News. I'm saying that like he manufactures a message that he wants to get past in order to rile up his viewer base and get those views. And he knows what works for those people. Does he actually give pertinent information? I'd say 20 to 30% of the stuff he says is useful. The other 70% is just a whole bunch of garbage used to get a reaction out of people. And for me, I don't like. Let me put it this way. It's like I told some of the trolls that used to come to my channel. I don't come here. This is a creative outlet for me. This is something I do for recreation. This isn't something I'm doing for views or for money or for hits or for ad revenue. I do this because I enjoy just talking about my opinion about stuff and hearing from other people about it. And that's what I don't want. You want drama? Go watch a play.
And basically, with that whole situation, man, it's ridiculous that we have to, we try to basically, have fun, talk about video games and congregate with each other, and it's sad that you got a person like him to spoil the party, man. So, man, it's sad. But let me go ahead and get Mr. KJ. Let me get your perspective. I don't think you said anything about it yet.
Well, it's like Red Fox said. Like, I like that Bond tells it like it is. Like, whether it's Nintendo, Microsoft, Sony, or PC game, he tells it like it is. That's what I like. That is the one thing I like about him. But it's that he just causes unnecessary drama. Like, he was doing all these exposed videos and all that other crap. Like, is this even necessary?
No, don't get me wrong. No, he makes a lot of good points on his videos, but the way he does it, it rubs people the wrong way. Like he's purposely doing it just to piss people off.
I would ask you, does he tell it like it is?
Yeah, he does tell it like it is. Yes,
Does he? I mean, he's like, well, so-and-so is a corporate slave. Well, I mean, you have to be incorporated to be a corporate slave, and I don't think anyone here has been incorporated by Nintendo. Well, okay, Andre from Black Nerd has been. He says that Nintendo owns him. He's the only one who's been incorporated by Nintendo.
He's part of that.
Probably not true. But I mean, here's the thing. What he says, like I said, he takes a little bit of knowledge, and then the rest of it is a lot of fluff to piss people off.
He does a good job doing that, man. Great job.
So I don't watch him.
But
you hear what he said about you? I don't really like. They called me corporate slave 2.0 because I banned one of his little bully boys. And here's the thing: they use a little bit of truth. Yes, I did ban one of his bully boys, but why? But why did I ban him? Because the dude used the N-word on my channel, and I'm not having that. I'm not. And here's the thing. Someone should have to tell you it's inappropriate to use the N-word in the comment section of someone's channel. I mean, I don't know what zoo these fuckers make comments, but that's inappropriate.
It is.
That is true. It is inappropriate. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of, I get mad. I said it a few times just to cuss motherfuckers out because I don't take shit from nobody, man. If you troll me, I'm gonna troll your ass back. I'm gonna cuss your ass out. Then I'm gonna ban you. That's just me. But I did. Was messing with him for a while. We was doing. We was basically retaliating. Against one another, and it just got to a point. I'm just so fucking sick of it, dude. So, I swear, after that little video I made a couple days ago, man, I swear I got like a bunch of trolls just trolling my comment section.
Yep.
Man, like it was fucked up. I was like, man, I gotta fucking get rid of these guys. So I'm still right now trying to get rid of them. It's like they come like the cockroaches, dude.
Well,
for real.
There are people who have a reputation.
But like I said, man, who do we? King Day. Go ahead and get us your perspective about it, man. I don't think you say anything.
Well, yeah, I had a personal history with Black Bond as well. I encountered him one time. And basically I was just trying to counter troll him by saying that nobody's play PC. And he commented back and said that pretty much that I was a moron, corporate slave, clown. His 3 favorite words.
Delusional. You forgot about that.
Yeah.
Is that his only vocabulary word, corporate slave?
Yeah, man.
I swear that was his first word.
okay,
not
man.
mama, daddy. Corporate slave.
That's all he says, man. It's corporate slave all the time. Corporate slave, it's just, I don't know. This dude's right here is just he's a comedian, dude. He
Well,
just
I will say
Well,
this much. I am a corporate slave because I own my own business and I don't live in a fucking attic. But whatever.
yeah, it is true, man. Okay, I think who we didn't get to, Morph.
Ball.
Did you say anything about it?
I didn't speak on this topic yet. Well, my history with Black Bond is when I first came to the YouTube gaming scene, I was subscribed to Shokyo, and in his part of his channel where you check out other channels, Black Bond was there, so I checked him out. But then I just started figuring that he's a big Nintendo hater, so I just stopped listening to him.
And he said he was a Nintendo fan. Did y'all? I don't know if y'all paid attention to that little video he made, basically showing everybody his Nintendo collection and everything. I don't know if y'all paid attention to that. And I was digging deep into his videos, try to expose them, because like I say, man, I kind of I'm kind of guilty for counterattacking and shit. But he basically said that he's not a fan of Pikmin, and in his Nintendo collection, I saw that he had Pikmin 1 and Pikmin 2. So I'm thinking to myself, is this because it's like he's basically exposing himself. So it's kind of hard to believe him sometimes because I expose him on multiple things and I just done exposing him because I saved some videos on my computer just in case if like for my Trump card, if you want to fucking if he want to fucks with me, and I just fucking I expose him back. But it's like, you know what? I'm done with this. I erased it. I'm done with the drama. I'm gonna go back to what I'm good at. Is gaming. I talk about gaming. That's all I want to do. I want to be around real gamers so we can congregate and just talk about gaming in general. That's just basically where I'm coming from. But before we go to the next topic, is there anything that any one of y'all wanted to bring up before we close out on the YouTube drama?
Well, I was gonna finish.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to cut you off, man.
It's all right, dude. No worries. I was going to finish because he also said that pretty much everybody with a PC in their household is a PC gamer, and it ranges from like millions to billions and whatnot. And I'm like, well, I got an HP Pavilion 23, but I'm not a PC gamer. I just play console because to me that's gaming.
I'm the same way. From time to time, I'll take a stab at like certain games on PC, but it's not really my main thing, man. I can't afford to keep up to date with it, honestly. I can barely afford a freaking console, so yeah, PC's not my way of gaming. I mean, I have nothing against it.
The only game I pretty much would want to play is StarCraft. That's about it.
No, yeah. There are certain games that you can only get like that experience on PC, like mobile style games and mostly RTS games, because not many RTS games have come out on consoles, and when they do, they tend to
suck.
Yeah, not favorably too well. But I mean, I'll give the developers props for bringing out games like Command and Conquer 3 there, Red Alert 3 there for like the Xbox 360 last gen and whatnot, and like Ruse game I think it was called.
Anyone remember StarCraft 64?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I remember that.
that was like the hardest version of that game.
It was, yeah, it was.
They were like,
but Blizzard at the time, man. I have to give them props, man. They made a lot of games under a different company before they became Blizzard after StarCraft 64 came out, man.
A lot of people like StarCraft and Hearthstone, but I just want Lost Vikings 3.
If we do get that,
I just want Lost Vikings 3. That's it. I don't even care about all the other stuff. I just want Lost Vikings.
So is that everybody? Is that everybody? That want to say anything about this topic before we go to the next topic?
Wait, I have something else.
I don't want to miss nobody.
Hold on, I have something to say.
Okay, go ahead.
If you want to see really funny gaming YouTube drama, subscribe to Drone Crusher and watch the Best of Both Worlds.
Drone Crusher is funny as hell.
That's my boy.
Man, he's a funny guy, man.
Drone Crusher is Super Brothers.
The last one they released on Christmas was hilarious.
Yeah,
Oh, hell
It was
yeah.
Yeah, best of both worlds.
that's
Yeah.
right, boy. I'm your boy.
It is true. That's what Black Bond acting like a boy. He's not acting like a grown man. He's a boy. The way he's acting. So he's
Boy.
right on it.
Boy.
Well, all right, everybody. I guess since everybody already said their piece about the YouTube drama, let's go ahead and get off this negativity and go to some positive. All right, let's go ahead and go to a top 5 games of the year.
Ooh.
And let's start off with Burger29. What's your top 5, man?
Oh, man.
And whatever
My
your
top 5
number
of
one
the
is.
year. Well, given the fact that the Wii U is only the only console I currently own in my possession right now, I have my PS3, but I didn't really play all too much for 2014, except for like mostly older games. But my top 5 would probably have to be let's see here. Number 5 probably definitely be Hyrule Warriors, even though I should be up a little bit higher, but since due to Bayonetta and Smash, that kind of knocked it down a little peg. And then after that, it would definitely be Mario Kart 8. Let's see here. Then it'll be Super Smash Brothers, Bayonetta, and then Captain Toad. That's my top 5 so far.
Ooh, Captain Toad number 1. Wow.
Yeah, there was just something. I know that's kind of a hard, heavy mix to.
Oh man.
But I mean, don't get me wrong, Bayonetta is fucking incredible. There's no denying that. But there's just something about Captain Toad that just I don't know what it is. It's like the first time in a long time I put so many hours in a goddamn puzzle game.
Oh, okay.
So-
Okay,
He's
no,
so cute.
I heard a lot of great things about Captain Toad. I bought it a couple of weeks ago, but since it was Christmas and everything, and I was a little tight with my money, I went ahead and took the game back, and I basically bought my son a 2DS. So I kind of made a sacrifice to give him a game, and I'm gonna go back later and get Captain Toad because
Yeah, it's
it
definitely
do
worth
sound fun.
Yeah, it's definitely worth the play. It's fun, it's addicting, but like going through and collecting all like the gems and getting all like the actual bonuses and plus doing the challenge times is a lot of time you can invest into that game for such a small $40 budget title. So I enjoyed it, man. It
That
just
last
barely
level-
beeped out though. I mean, if I had to sit there and choose, I would put Bayonetta and Captain Toad tied for first, and then put Smash in second, and then third would be what the hell's my third title again? Oh yeah, freaking shit, I just drew a fucking blank. I don't know, you get whatever. But yeah, basically Hyrule Warriors would be in fourth, and then fifth would be Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. Oh, Mario Kart 8 would be in third.
Okay, that's a good list, man. Just about every Nintendo published games are pretty much gold because when the last time we had day one patches, man? When the last time we had basically day one DLC if you want to exclude the Hyrule Warriors? When the last time we had that? Matter of fact, with DLC that we had,
The DLC for
dirt
Hyrule
cheap.
Warriors wasn't really day one. I
It's
mean,
Wait a
cheaper
second.
than a lot of-
it came out like a month later.
I feel left out that I didn't get to play Patch the Game. Because, I really wanted to play that Patch the Game day one.
Oh, okay. All right,
I think he's
Mr.
referring to. I know what you're referring to.
All right, you finished with your top 5, Mr. Burger?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. KJ, go ahead and give us your top 5, man.
Well, number 5, hands down, Mario Kart 8.
Okay.
So much content. I love the DLC. I love the Link DLC. So many great carts and stages, man. Awesome. Number 4, my number 4, I haven't played it, but from what I've seen, it looks awesome, so I'm killing it anyway. Number 4 would be Sunset Overdrive.
That's a
Because
good one.
I love how the game looks. I love how it plays. It looks fun. It sounds incredible. I can't wait till I get an Xbox One that I can play that game. Number
Wait,
3.
which one for the Xbox did you say?
Sunset Overdrive.
Oh yeah. I really want to play that game. That game looks fucking incredible.
Oh, yeah, man, it is, man. I'm enjoying the hell out of that game, man. It's real fun, dude.
My number 3 would have to be. So hard to choose. My number 3, I guess, would have to be Smash Brothers. Because the amount of content in that game is amazing, and I am a huge Smash Brothers fan, so.
Okay.
Definitely worth your money then.
All right.
Yeah. Also, I gotta tell you guys, my main is Robin, so don't mess with my Robin. I'll be throwing arc fires all over the damn place. So.
Oh,
Fucking
okay,
hate
okay.
that.
Okay. Number 2, I know you're gonna be surprised, but actually no. My number 2 would be Bayonetta.
Okay, okay.
Because I love the game. Because I love the gameplay is so amazing. Like my favorite level is like this little surfing level. It's so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess my number 1 choice would have to be Persona Q for the 3DS.
Oh, okay. I never heard of it.
That's a
I
damn
never
good
played
game.
it, but I heard a lot of good things about it.
I was
3DS title, yeah.
I was looking forward to that game ever since it was announced, and it did not disappoint. Like the story's amazing. I like the gameplay. Perfect.
Okay, so that's basically your top 5 list.
Yep.
All right, then let's go ahead and go to King Grimpachi. I just can't get your name. Is it Grimpachi?
It's
Yeah.
Grimpachi.
Grimpachi. Okay, man. give me your top 5, man.
Top 5 games of this year?
Yeah.
No order. Tropical Freeze would be on there.
Uh-huh.
Dark Souls 2.
Okay.
Nice.
I just started playing it, but I already know South Park Stick of Truth is going to be a part of my list, so I might as well just throw that on there.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing that, man.
Yeah, I remember you mentioned that yesterday in the other podcast with Dave. You know, I might want to give it a shot because I thought it was a garbage ass game, but it seemed like a lot of people was praising it. I might just give it a shot.
Yeah. I know I'm going to get flack for this, but I don't know why. I enjoy Watch Dogs. I did.
No, don't get me wrong. No, I like that.
The good game is just the company associated with it.
Yeah, I enjoy Watch Dogs. What am I at? 3? Yeah, that was 3. We just talking about games I played top 5.
Yep, this year.
I guess Mario Kart 8, yeah, and I guess the Borderlands pre-sequel.
Oh, wow.
Okay, that's what's up. Okay, Mr. King Day. What's your top 5?
Well, my list is kind of controversial.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
It's Assassin's Creed Unity, isn't it?
I haven't played it yet.
Man,
Grand Theft Auto 5, Game of the Year.
Get it out.
Okay, number 5.
Aren't they amazing?
I would say Destiny. My number 5.
Ooh.
Number 4, Bayonetta 2. Number 3, Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Number 2, Mario Kart 8. And the controversial number 1, NHL 15.
Whoa.
Well, if you like hockey, man, you like hockey.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Is it the new like the Xbox One or PS4 version of it?
PS4.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then you're fine. So if it was last gen, I would have been like, damn, dude, you got ripped. Because all the content they got ripped off the last gen version, dude, was fucking
NHL game and you're number 1. Are you a Canadian too? Just like Burger? You a Canadian? You
Actually,
have
I'm
to
American.
be Canadian.
He's American.
What?
So, yeah, there are Americans out there that love their hockey, man. Winnipeg Jets, man. I can tell by
Go
his
Jets. Go Jets, go.
There you go. Yeah, go Jets, right?
All right, so okay, since we got your top 5, who didn't go? Oh, Mr. Red Fox.
Okay. Number 5. Believe it or not, Far Cry 4. Even though I don't like the company that made this game, the actual game is pretty fun.
I really I'm sorry, go on.
It's pretty fun. I mean, you know, it's pretty fun. Number 4 is an indie game, and it should be obvious. Shovel Knight.
Okay, no, I heard a lot of great things about that, man.
Yes.
Number 3, I've bought this game like 3 times now. Once on the PS3, once on the PC, and a 3rd time on the Wii U. It's an indie game as well, Guacamelee.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
That's number 3. Number 2 is Mario Kart 8.
Okay.
Just the fact that they let me drive around as Link on the Master Cycle is awesome.
That was badass, wasn't it?
The only thing that would make that game better is if they, instead of Link using the items, like you just slash people with the sword.
I think everybody here could agree. I think that the only thing that really needs to be fixed in that game is the fucking battle mode.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah.
If they could come up and fix that shit, dude, Mario Kart 8 would be almost like the perfect fucking.
I'll be
Mario Kart
honest
game.
with you. I would rather have them not fix the battle mode and make a Diddy Kong Racing.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Actually, there's a rumor going around that they might make a Diddy Kong Racing for.
Yeah, I'd rather have a Diddy Kong Racing. I'd just rather have a Diddy Kong Racing. Because Diddy Kong Racing, to me, everyone likes Mario Kart 64, but I thought Diddy Kong Racing was the better kart racer. And my number 1 is Smash Brothers, just because it has so much content. Oh my god. This game, for $60, or if you're like me, one of those stupid people that got the thing for $100 with the bundle. But I'm being facetious when I said stupid. It's the bundle's really awesome. But anyway, it has so much content, and with the amiibos, it's even more content. I mean, literally, like, you know how if you own Brawl, you could just have that for the entire console gen, even beyond the console gen, and keep on playing and unlocking stuff and doing stuff with it. You're going to be able to do that with this game, and that is just so awesome. That's value for you. That's the Nintendo value right there. So that's my number 1. That's my top 5.
Yeah, so that's a good list, man. Good list. All right, Mr. Moore, go ahead, give us your top 5, man.
First of all, do I sound muffled to you guys at all?
No, you good, man.
Okay. This is in no particular order, but Bayonetta 2, Shantae and the Pirate's Curse,
Oh, okay.
Mario Kart 8, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, and Captain Toad Treasure Tracker.
Okay, that's a good list, man.
More
Good
love
list.
for Captain Toad.
Whoa, Captain Toad number 1 again. Wow, I got the
Just-
vibe, man.
You can't deny the Captain Toad cuteness.
No, it's not even that. I mean, that plays a factor, but it's just like the overall the way that game is designed, man. It's like I've never played a puzzle game like that before in my life, man. So
Yeah, it's really addicting, but I just love playing as Toadette because she's so darn cute.
Y'all got me want to buy it. I'm going to buy the damn game.
I gotta wait for my
Really?
sister to get done with it.
Uh-oh, you ain't getting it back, dude. He's too cute, man. You ain't getting it back.
Actually, she bought it for her Wii U. She just got one for Christmas.
oh, nice.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Hell yeah. Okay, so is that everybody with their top 5?
Yep.
All right. I guess I'm gonna give y'all my top 5 before we, I guess we'll close in whatever our final thoughts. Then we'll get to the next subject. My top 5. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna go with Wolfenstein, New World Order. Like,
Nice.
honestly, I think that is the best first-person shooter of this year. That's my opinion. I know the game didn't have multiplayer, but I play campaign mostly than the multiplayer. And if you want to compare the campaign mode with Wolfenstein and Call of Duty, Wolfenstein shits on Call of Duty. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion.
You're right.
And number
What's your
4,
opinion?
number 4. I'm gonna go with Hyrule Warriors because I just love, I know a lot of people say it's the same old Dynasty Warriors, hack and slash. I just love the content that they put in the game and everything, and it was fun. it was really fun. I really enjoyed it, man. You know, with the DLC and the extra stuff, the Dark Link, it was cool to have that, and you know, and you get to basically use the amiibos and everything, and you know, you get that little spinning thing is.
Yeah, the
But
Twilight
it was cool.
weapon, yeah.
Yeah. And you know, and that's my number 4, and my number 3, it's going to be damn man, I think I booted one of my games off the list, but I'm gonna go with Evil Within, man. I'm gonna go with Evil Within, cause if you're a huge fan of Resident Evil 4, the game it's similar to that, man. You know, I'm a huge Resident Evil fan.
Back to Shinji Mikami, he is the forefather of Resident Evil, so.
It's like a modern Resident Evil.
Yeah, man.
That's the
That
thing,
game
when I
right
saw
there.
like gameplay footage and trailers for it, I was like, there's a lot of scenes that it looks like he took and like recreated from Resident Evil 4 and put into this game. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool for like a homage, you know what I mean? Because that's what everyone loves. Everyone loves fucking Resident Evil 4. So.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I love Resident Evil, man. You know, honestly, I think Resident Evil 4 was the basically that was the last Resident Evil. I'm not even gonna count 5 and 6 because it was hold on. No. Did they have a 6th one? Yeah, they did have a 6th
Yeah,
one.
they did.
Yeah, I was very disappointed in those two.
I
And
still count 5 and 6, but for my own reasons.
and it was disappointing, man.
The
It was-
gameplay itself, yeah, had its flaws, but I mean, I look at it more along the lines of like what they did with the actual universe. That, you know, that's the whole reason why I'm so obsessed with Resident Evil is the universe aspect, not the game.
Oh yeah, I still bought the game because I'm such a huge Resident Evil fan. I even bought that garbage ass. Was it Operation Raccoon?
No.
Oh my god!
Damn it!
Oh my!
Operation
I think was it you, Grumpachi, that you said you actually really enjoyed that game?
Operation Raccoon City had to be like the best. I won't say the best. It was like the funnest game I played that year. I don't remember what year it was.
Goddamn right it was.
But
Goddamn
it was fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that game. It had its flaw. Like that's the thing. When I say I like Resident Evil 6 and Raccoon City, the only reason I didn't like 5 because Sheva kept killing me. Like every time she died, that was the only. There's nothing wrong with that game. It's just that kicking them on nerves. But
Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Resident
understand,
Evil
man.
Raccoon City, like I didn't have problems with 6. Like not no like glitches or bugs, but Raccoon City had bugs and glitches. But the whole experience was just fun. That reminded me of like those.
Yeah,
You know,
playing
those
that shit online co-op was a fucking fun ass
No,
game.
I enjoyed the multiplayer, how like the team
Yeah.
deathmatch, you
Yeah.
all against each other,
Yeah.
but at the end it's like, all right, it's free for all because now you gotta get to the helicopter. And
Yeah, the
everybody's going to
multiplayer was good in Raccoon City. RE6, the thing that kind of was the downfall for RE6 and RE5, for like people who like the original versions, was basically like the essence of Resident Evil isn't the action. It's the tension you get
Yeah, it's
from
tension,
like
yeah,
being
it's the
overwhelmed by
terror.
zombies. And the crappy controls where you're like, oh, can I take out these, like even 1 or 2 zombies swarming you in the original Resident Evils, even RE4, like 3 or 4 of those people, if there's a dude with a chainsaw coming from behind you, you're like, oh, let me kill these dudes so I can go and hide, so I can have a good vantage point, so I can shoot this dude with a chainsaw behind me. And then we got RE5, which some of those costumes for Shiva were really racist. I'm sorry. And yeah, I was like, you know what?
you were offended.
I was offended. Yes, I was. And Capcom should know better. They should have someone who's like, you know what, guys? I know we're a homogenous country and we don't have a lot of people of different ethnicities beside ourselves around here, but this is kind of racist. And RE6.
Yeah, it's true, man. It's just kind of like anime. You know, I'm a huge fan of anime. You know, they don't have many, black
People
characters
of
on
color,
them.
they
But
don't. They
see,
don't.
when you do see black characters, they got big ass, bubbly ass lips with a gigantic afro, just looking all,
Which is
basically kind of looking like a
yeah. Which is when you see
anime.
a really good person of color in an anime, like you really take notice, like, wow, that was a really awesome character. When it's done well, but most of the time it's just a caricature. Okay, it's a dark-skinned dude with big lips. Yep.
Yeah, I see it all the time, man.
We get it. Yeah, Mr. Popo, I'm looking at you. But
Oh.
it just, I mean, the thing is that like Resident Evil 6. I mean, to me, the only part of Resident Evil 6 I enjoyed was the part of the game that was with Leon, because that was the one that felt closest to Resident Evil 4. The rest of it, it's like, why are we in an action set? I mean, what's the point if you can take out the zombies easily? I mean,
Well, I tell
wish
you,
it
like
go
if you
back
want,
to
if you want a
survival
game,
horror.
if you want a game, like, see, that's the thing. Like, I get that Resident Evil and stuff like that, they're in the survival horror genre per se. But like, even going back to the old Resident Evil games, like for me, I played Resident Evil when I was younger because it scared me. When it stopped scaring me, like the older titles, I was just like, I don't like this. I don't like this game. I liked it because it scared me. Now that it doesn't scare me, it's just like watching a scary movie. If it doesn't scare you anymore, now you're watching the movie for what it is, and you're like, this movie is horrible. Like it was basically like that. I wouldn't say Resident Evil 1 and the original were horrible. They weren't. They just weren't my thing after they stopped scaring me.
yeah.
Like even RE4, like what you said is true. Like a couple of zombies overwhelming you, that builds up tension. But the reason the tension goes away is when you realize how to control Leon to the fullest. Especially, I'm gonna say the best version of RE4 is probably on the Wii because I can just aim for the head every time.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
and that
Yeah.
one that has no tension because it's I can pop you in the face like every time.
But see, the funny thing is, like the problem is that a lot of people like I mean, don't get me wrong, 4 was incredible for its time, and it still is to this day. It holds a lot of weight, and it's still damn good for.
I was playing it the other day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
But
I still got it too.
I mean, I have the HD version, which I don't care to play because Capcom did a very, very shitty job on that game. At least in my opinion, they did because the game just looks fucking garbage. But anyways, that was the last time I played it. But I got like I can't beat the game anymore because I beat it too many fucking times. But the thing
Okay.
I noticed though, after playing 5 and 6 and then going back to 4. I've noticed that there's a lot of trends that Capcom just kept in motion with that game, except they just made it a little bit more on the action or pace side. Because even though like in the 4th game you're not technically killing zombies at all, they're just more like controlled puppets, pretty much, basically. Because the game tells you that, pretty much, basically, right off the fucking from the get-go, pretty much. But regardless of that, though, I mean, like when people sit there and complain about zombies using weapons, I'm like, what the fuck do you think they used in 4? Walking around with a mallet and shit and shields and shit like that. I mean, fuck off, really?
If you want to go back to like
If they go back to their original roots, man, like remember back in the '90s when I was basically in middle school when Resident Evil came out and everything,
So
and
was I.
basically it was hard finding ammunition, man. Like the new Resident Evil that's out, like basically you kill a zombie
I know.
and they were dissolved and weapons and bullets will come out. Like what the fuck?
But you know what I think what they were going for, like I've noticed like with I never felt like RE4 or 5 or I it's been a while since I played 6, so I can't really comment on that. But I never felt like the tension wasn't the same, but there was tension there. Like in RE4, like the tension comes in where I'm putting all my money, and this could just be my fault, and this is why it's tension. I'm putting my money in towards my pistol or shotgun.
Yes.
And
Yes.
then I don't have bullets for that, so I have to go to my submachine gun, which is weak as fuck, and it
Yep.
does nothing. That's where I think the tension comes in. Like, if you want to play a game like with some just like one enemy, like you're being very cautious. Like play Evil Within. Like I didn't like that game at first. 'Cause I'm like, this is not scaring me, and this is just really stupid because it jumps all over the place. But the gameplay itself is challenging, and it's just one enemy could kill you. So it's like you might want to pay.
You have to
some-
play smart.
But another thing you gotta look at too as well, like when 4 came out, it introduced like having more enemies on the screen at once, so ammo was like not as scarce as it was in the originals. Because like in the original, you walk down a hallway, you run into like one zombie. You go to another hallway, you kill like a fucking a hunter or a licker in Resident Evil 2, for example. And this one here, like a lot of the scenarios, you had fucking people coming at you from all different angles.
Yes.
Chainsaw,
Yeah, but
whatever you want to call it. So ammo had to be a lot less scarce for that given reason, or else gamers would just get me fucking frustrated, annoyed, and beyond pissed, and they would never even bother playing it again after that point.
yeah,
They
but
would
you,
bitch and cry about that, man.
yeah, but you also have to remember the zombies in the original like RE1, RE2, even RE3. These dudes were like meat shields. You'd waste half a clip just killing one of them.
That's Evil Within right there.
And you're like bang, bang,
Where's the
bang,
half
and
a
then
clip?
you think he's down. He's still twitching around. You're like, I gotta waste some more bullets on this SOB. I mean, that was kind of that was RE. I mean, here's the thing.
Sort of got to do that too as well in the new ones as well. If you think about
Yeah.
it, if you don't aim for the head and you aim for their body,
Yeah,
they're gonna be-
Well, it was hardware limitations back then because you really couldn't aim in the
Yeah, you couldn't,
like
yeah, you
RE.
couldn't, yeah.
You just the general direction and you shot. But when Resident Evil stopped being like it had a very Japanese centric view of what horror was, and
Oh, yeah,
then
because Japanese are
when
like
RE5,
man, for the win.
RE6 came out, it started to become very westernized.
Well,
And
they sort of had to, man, because Capcom was trying to get more people.
yeah, and the thing is, to me, there's nothing wrong with a game being niche. Like, a lot of people are like, well, they need to make it, because here's the thing. When you make a game so accessible for everyone, you also take away that essence.
That's where the problem lies with fucking with FX. Yeah, that was the thing that killed 5 and 6 to a lot of the hardcore RE fans out there, man, because the fact that it took away that niche feeling and made it a modernized like fucking explosion.
If I want to play a modern shooter, I'll go play Call of Duty or Battlefield. I mean, when you play RE, you want that. Okay, but I'm gonna have to go into this building and I hear some shit in there rattling around. I know I'm probably gonna have to shoot something. But I've got, like, my gun is almost empty, and this knife ain't cutting it. Okay,
now that I'm remembering, like, even in RE6, like, there were times in pretty much everybody's campaign, but especially Leon's, and I guess that's why people like his the best. There were times where I'm like, I have no bullets, and I can't find any bullets, and if I see like the little bullet thing glowing in the corner, I'm like, I have to get through these people. How do I do that? I gotta fight them. And some characters like sucked at combat. Like Jake was the best at hand-to-hand combat, so you were pretty much fucked. Like, so I mean, it's not like a straight-up shooter. Like, I don't think Resident Evil ever went that route. It was still some type of strategy.
It's just certain elements in the game. Like,
it's become a little too. It's kind of like, okay, remember when Capcom made Lost, the game with the mechs, and it's like really cold, and you gotta fight
Lost
giant
Planet.
bugs. Yeah, Lost Planet. The first Lost Planet, very Japanese, and it's like by the end of the game, you finally get your super mech, and you fight the bad guy super mech. It's very Japanese. And then the second game was like like more westernized. It wasn't quite as good as the first game. And then they made the third one, and it was just totally westernized. It wasn't even fun.
Now I get your analogy. Like, from the first game was very Japanese. The second was a little modernized, westernized, but it was still that core. But the third one, you might as well not even say that's Lost Planet. You know what I'm saying?
No, it isn't. It was like we're gonna slap the name Lost Planet on this, but is it really? No.
But what I'm saying is, like, with at least Resident Evil, like, I think people are thinking it's like a Lost Planet situation. It's not that, like, different. Nah, like, I still feel it's like a lot of people like Revelations. They're like, because it's like the original games. I'm like, not really, because in Revelations, I have just as much freedom of control. I have no worries in Revelations. Pretty much, I have no worries in RE6 or 4, really.
Yeah.
Other than like
the
only
campaign that really took it to that whole new level as far as like a lot of explosions was Chris Redfield. That was pretty much basically it. But for his backstory and the reason why he was doing where he was made sense.
The ending.
Like it made sense, like in the fact that he was like some foreign country, an outbreak happened, whatever you want to call it, or not really an outbreak, but as far as like sort of like the same situation with 4 was. You know what I mean? Like
doesn't it make sense? Like Chris was like with an army, right? Like he's
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
So and shouldn't they have funding for him to have bullets like out the wazoo? I would have only hoped.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. As far as the complaints with 5, I get it because I mean the game also took place during the day. It was always like there was like one maybe 2 or 3 nighttime scenes. That was it. It was very vague, but there were so many moments in that game that felt like I was playing 4. Like there was a lot of scenes that felt like the same kind of reminiscence of what 4 had, but it didn't play like 4 to a degree, except for, well, actually, in fact, it did, because I mean all the controls were the exact same. A lot of the enemies were pretty much basically portrayed the exact same, and whatever the case may be, it was just done in a different setting.
Okay.
So, I don't know. It's
okay. All right. I guess we got a little lost track because I still give you my top 5. No, it's all good. No, it's all good. I'm just I think we might have somebody else joining in a minute, so I'm gonna try to I guess take my little time so he could do his little top 5. So I guess I was at Evil Within at 3, I believe, and my number 2 is gonna be Super Smash Bros. Because yes, all the content and everything is very fun, especially with the multiplayer, the online, and I really enjoyed it and everything. And I guess my number 1 it's gonna have to be Bayonetta 2, man, because I love hack and slash games, and with the content, with the 2 games for the price of 1, and with the Nintendo costumes, and I really enjoyed the game. Like, it has a lot of replay value. That's the reason why it's my number 1 game, because the replay value, like after you beat the game, you can go back and basically, and basically like, make your weapons and shit stronger and everything. Like, and that's why I picked Bayonetta my number one, because I'm a huge fan of hack and slash games, and it has that Devil May Cry feel to it, since I am a huge ass Devil May Cry fan. And of course they're going to have they're going to bring a Devil May Cry back next year sometimes. I guess they're going to remaster it and everything. So that's going to be a first day purchase with me. So that's my
Me
top
too.
five and everything. And if y'all got any other questions about just whatever, man. Before we head to the next subject, just yeah.
Just one other thing about Bayonetta. I love the Star Fox. I love the Star Fox level that they have.
Oh man.
And I
Oh,
really hope and I really hope the new Star Fox game takes a little from that.
now
'Cause it is
with
fun.
that Star Fox level, like I haven't played Bayonetta 2 or anything, so I'm just asking this question. I know Nintendo makes great games, and because they do, but okay, Captain Toad was like a mini game that they turned and made into a full game, and everybody says Captain Toad is great. Basically, Bayonetta 2, they're probably going to take that segment and turn that into a full game. Do you guys think they should add like more to it? Like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a full-fledged game, but I'm saying, do you think they should like add like I remember like there were Star Fox games where like he would like fucking like go on adventures, like get out the ship and go like planets. Like, do you guys want that, or do you guys just want the ship combat and the tank combat?
I'm sure it would be best.
Both would be
I
fun.
want a real Star Fox game. That's what I want.
I don't want
I
just
would-
the on rail shooting. Like I don't think that would be enough. I think they need like mechs and tanks and everything.
I would agree with you
Yeah, like
guys,
Star Fox
except
64. Yeah.
I would agree with you guys, except Miyamoto's already showed footage from his new Star Fox game, and it looks nothing like what you saw in Bayonetta 2.
So it's like an open world like adventure.
No,
type game?
you're in the R wing, but it's like you have a co-pilot, and the co-pilot is like seeing stuff from the gamepad, but there's also action coming on from the screen.
Was this from E3?
Yep.
With that same footage that you showed at the digital event? That's what you're talking about?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
I can't really
Wait.
say much on Star Fox because I really never played it before, and I heard the first two was great, the Super Nintendo version and then the Nintendo 64 version, but the ones after that was I heard it was garbage. That's just what I heard. I never played it before.
Mm.
Well, it's
I'm
not
asking
that they
y'all.
were
I never
I
played
like
it
It's
before.
not that they were bad. It's just Star Fox is one of those games that, like, it does best when it has some type of gimmick that it's showcasing. Like the first Star Fox was the FX chip. The second Star Fox was the Rumble. The third Star Fox on the GameCube, which is actually a pretty good Star Fox. Not great, pretty good. The story kind of sucks, but how they kill off a lot of the characters, like characters you grew up with, it's like, what? How do you? Come on, man. But the actual the multiplayer in Star Fox for the GameCube is really good.
Yeah.
It's like a standard Star Fox game. The one that kind of went off the rails was Star Fox Command because you had to use your stylus on the DS to like control your wingmen and stuff. That was kind of stupid, but I mean, other than that.
Man.
And of course, there's Star Fox 64 on the DS, which is just the same thing as 64, except with slightly better graphics.
Okay, hey, we just had another person that just joined us. How you doing, man?
Yeah, I finally got in.
Next.
What a fucking ordeal.
Yeah, I've been trying to get you in these past few minutes, man. But go ahead and introduce yourself, and after you introduce yourself, go ahead and give us your top 5 video games of this year. Then we're going to move on from this subject to something else. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
Nick from St. Illuminated Entertainment, more or less one word. Pretty much just do reviews and rants and stuff like that. Top 5, let's see. I thought about it before I joined and I can't remember what it was. Let's see. Hello?
Yeah, you're still here.
I don't know if I don't know. This thing is like iffy. Let's see. God damn, I don't remember, man. I remember like the last two. It's like number 2 would be Bayonetta 2, and number 1 would be Sunset Overdrive. Oh, number 3
Take your
Number
time,
3,
man.
Shovel Knight.
Ooh,
Good
Shovel
one.
Knight,
That's
nice.
a good one.
Number 4, Smash Brothers. I'm doing this out of order, but I can get the picture. And number 5, man, what did I play? I played something like earlier this year. I can't remember what it was. I don't remember the 4th one. I'm just gonna say Hyrule Warriors. That's a pretty good one too.
Okay, okay, that's a good list, man. That's a good list. That's a great list, man. Before we head to the next subject, is there anything that y'all want to talk about before we head to the next subject? Anybody to recap on?
Oh, have you guys heard about those things Platinum Games is doing?
No.
I heard that they're doing something Bayonetta related,
Oh,
and
really?
they're making a new game right now. What are your guys' thoughts on it?
People are saying it'll be like a Bayonetta. I'm sorry, Bear, go on.
No, I was just gonna say my thoughts. I mean, I think the new game is gonna be maybe something for the other like Sony platform or something like that. As far as the Bayonetta news, whatever it is, I don't think it's gonna be an announcement for the 3rd game. I could be wrong, but if anything, it's probably gonna either be DLC coming out for it.
Yeah.
I mean, that game, it's sold over 500,000 views if you include digital downloads. So, I mean, that definitely turned a profit on Platinum Games. People need to understand that Bayonetta 2 was not a AAA title.
Nope.
So it definitely gave Nintendo back all the money that they used to fund the project. I'm almost positive on that. But as far as what they're planning on doing, as far as more with the IP, who knows? I mean, for all we know, there could very well be a fucking amiibo in the goddamn works. And if there is,
Plus amiibo.
Oh yeah, I got a question. You guys think Nintendo will ever just straight up buy and own the game?
Well, I think they already buy and own the game because they published. I mean, they paid for it to get made, and didn't they publish it too?
Nah, Sega still owns the IP.
Sega published it.
Nah, it's not that.
Sega
still owns the IP. They still own the IP. Like, what's the other game? Nintendo owns, which it was kind of strange. I was like, why isn't one of the Wonder
101.
Yeah, they own Wonderful 101. I was like, why isn't one of them like Wonder Red and Smash? That would have been kind of cool, but oh well.
I don't know. Yeah.
But
they have a trophy in Smash, don't they?
Yeah, I think he got a trophy.
Either way, though, I think what they're planning on doing. I mean, a lot of people are saying that. Oh yeah, Sega's gonna port Bayonetta 2 to the PS4 and Xbox. When they do, then hey, whatever. That's whatever.
No.
But honestly, I don't think it will because Nintendo does have a say in that because after all, fucking like Kawada said numerous times. Not Kawada, sorry, fucking Kamiya. My bad. Not Tekken. God damn it. Kamiya said numerous times on his Twitter page and even on in some magazine article too as well, talking about if people want that game, they have to beg Nintendo for it, not Sega. Even though Sega does own the IP with it, but they don't own the license right to that game right now itself.
It could go either way. I don't know because I remember they were like Resident Evil 4 was never going anywhere, but the GameCube. So
but that was
Capcom did that. They had to pay a lot of money to Nintendo because they broke the agreement.
Yep. And that's
you break the agreement,
Shinji Mikami fucking quit Capcom 2 as well because he didn't want that game to go on the PS2.
Because it was a dirty deed.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Dirty deed.
He fucking loved that platform, man. Shinji Mikami. He loved the GameCube.
But something funny? When Capcom started doing dirty stuff like that, the company started going downhill. You ever notice that?
Yeah, I noticed that too as well. Capcom started their little greed shenanigans far too early in their life cycle, man. Now it's biting them in the ass even harder now than it was back then. But other companies are doing it now. Ubisoft's doing it now too as well. EA's been doing it now,
and they're losing money.
4.5 years, 5 years now.
I mean, Ubisoft lost a ton of money. To think early on this year they were riding high. They're like, man, we've got Watch Dogs. It's selling so many units. And then they dropped 3 bombs in a row.
I'm still trying to figure out how they messed up Tetris.
I know.
they messed up.
For clarification, hold on. For clarification, Tetris was not developed by them. It was published by them. You know,
Okay.
but they
But
were
they still had a final say so.
Yeah, let me put it this way, okay?
Hey.
If
It's not like they
Nintendo
purposely did it,
published,
though.
if Nintendo paid, like, okay, if Nintendo published Bravely Default, which means they paid for it to be localized and shit. If they gotten the prototype and it was a buggy, glitchy piece of garbage, and they still let it go out the door, it's on them.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, it's like the Xbox One version of the game was perfectly fine. The 3DS one was perfectly fine.
Nope. All three the only version that
I
was
heard
not
I
messed
heard
up.
the Xbox One and the 3DS one were perfectly normal.
No, the
Perfectly
Xbox
fine.
One version was kicking people out to the OS. The PSN version was a buggy piece of garbage, and it was very very laggy. The
Actually,
only one.
the problem with the PS3 version, there was a bug with the actual, it was like a certain amount of friends, people or something like that. Because if you play that game offline, it runs smooth as butter.
Exactly.
But the
The
moment
only
you go
one
online,
that didn't have any
so it
issues
seems to
was
me,
the
so it
3DS
seems to
version.
be, so it seems to me like it was some kind of like netcode issue with the actual game.
Look,
It's probably
there's,
Uplay.
there's no excuse
probably was
for this
Uplay,
because there's no excuse for this because Tetris has been farmed out to Nintendo, EA, very like
Probably
I don't know.
Activision. Might as well just say
Probably
everybody.
Activision.
Probably
And
everybody.
it's been farmed out to multiple people. No problems with this title, but it goes to Ubisoft, and then it's having issues. You know, when a game that came out over 20 years ago can be played on 20-year-old hardware and no problem, and this new supposedly ultra-powerful hardware, and they can't get it right, I'm going to start looking at people with the stink eye.
I mean, it's a lot of games that have issues this year. Like, a lot of people aren't talking about like the issues with Dragon Age Inquisition. Like,
No, I'll talk about it. I got the game on my PC. It's
Oh yeah, no. Let me tell you. I got Dragon Age 3. I'm playing it. I'm playing on the PS3. I'm gonna go fight some enemies, and they disappear right in front of me. Like they just.
All right, everybody. Okay. I want to get to the next topic. Bear Hugger, are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna split.
All right. Do you want to stay with us before we start the next topic, or do you have to split like right now?
Yeah, I have to go right now. Yeah, but I appreciate you guys for having me on here. It was awesome. It was fun.
bye-bye.
All right, I appreciate you, man. We need to do it
problem.
again, man.
Yeah, likewise.
All right,
Man. Definitely.
See you later.
Guys, have a good one, man.
Oh,
See
you
ya.
too. All right, everybody. Let me see. I want to get to the next topic. The next topic is basically this whole entire Lizard Squad shit. Like, it's getting ridiculous about this bullshit. Like especially if you own Xbox One or PlayStation 4, you got a PSN or Xbox Live. Why the fuck do we should go through this bullshit, spending all our money, and they can't even fucking prevent all that hacking and shit? Like, what the fuck? Let's start with you, Mr. Red Fox.
Well, I have to ask the question myself because like I said, I think they tried to hack the Nintendo system because all of them were down on Christmas Day. But the only one that had no issues playing people's games was the Wii U.
I find that funny.
The PRM BS came back on Microsoft, even though they said they got rid of it. Because Microsoft's full of shit. But and Sony the same thing. Even if you have the disc, if it doesn't check in with the network, they won't let you play a lot of those games. Now, in terms of people hacking these systems, I don't know what to say. I don't know what Microsoft's problem is because for years their system was pretty stable. I'm not saying it was perfect, but it was pretty stable. Sony, on the other hand, I don't know what their excuse is because many times they've been hacked. They should know better by now.
Yeah, they should have, man. All that goddamn, like I'm saying, man, all the goddamn money, man. Like, their install base. I think they.
And
It seems like
17 million, something like that.
It seems like every 3 months, the PSN is either down or getting hacked. They just got hacked like a month ago. That's why Sony said, "Oh, we can't release this movie." And yet here we are, yet again, them getting hacked. I mean, I find it
So
ironic that the one company that everyone says doesn't know how to do online, their shit gets hacked, no one's information gets stolen. Because I think in 2006, Nintendo got hacked. Their shit didn't get stolen. Want to know why? Because they keep all their shit compartmentalized. So even if you break in and steal someone's ID, you're not going to get their credit card information. So, you know, it's just everything is so fractured, you're not going to get it. But, I mean, it's bullshit. I mean, if you're paying $50 to $60 a year for so-called quote-unquote network infrastructure, and you can't even get, I mean, it's bullshit. I mean, I was playing Steam earlier today. I get all of the shit that I get from Sony or Microsoft's PSN or Xbox Live, but for free on Steam, and I'm not paying a damn dime for it. So what is the excuses for charging people all this money? It's just it's a shell game. They just want people's money.
My thing about it is like
what they. Go ahead.
Hasn't Microsoft been charging people for online for years? For like
that was the original Xbox, yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they've been doing this for years and they had no problem, but apparently the Xbox One is getting hacked. Now I don't know, like, excuse me? Oh. Well, that's what I'm saying, like they should know how to work this thing because they've been charging people for like a decade. So they should know, they should be using the money they make from that to make their stuff better, but apparently not.
Okay, before I'm gonna interrupt you right quick. We have a new guy that came in. Go ahead, introduce yourself, man.
Hey,
Mr. Jason.
Hey, yeah, Jason, JC Grooves. How y'all doing?
Hello.
We doing all right.
What's up?
All right. Now we're talking about about the whole entire Ninja Squad situation. All the hacking and shit. Basically, we pay all this damn money, for Xbox Live and the PSN, and if you want to look at the PlayStation Network, I think they got over 17 million install base. So if you want to calculate 17 million times $50, it's $50 a year. That's $850 million. How the fuck you cannot prevent that shit? How the fuck can you not prevent the hackers from hacking your system? That doesn't make sense at all. All that money now I ain't talking about just the software. I'm talking about just your online. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Well,
go ahead, finish up, KJ. I'm sorry. He cut you off, KJ.
Oh, well, like I'm saying, like you just, it's like you just said, you've made like millions of dollars from charging people to play online. Why can't you use that? Why can't you use that money to make it better? To protect against.
I don't know, man.
Like,
It's a good question. But okay, let's go to Mr. Jason, the new guy. What's your perspective of the situation? What do you think? Do you being money hungry? They being greedy? They basically using that money towards something else. They just taking their money just for no damn reason. Like, what do you think about it? Like, what's your perspective?
Probably just being greedy, like most corporations nowadays are. They put as much money in their own pocket as they can and cut corners. I think that's what Sony did. That's why they're getting hacked and everything. So.
But the deal with that is, like, I was reading an article today about Ninja Squad. They basically said, the PlayStation is harder to hack, but it seems like the PlayStation is always getting hacked all the damn time. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, somebody ain't doing their job on that.
Yeah, that's just what I don't understand, man. But Mr. King Gripache, what's your perspective of it, man?
I mean, from what I'm hearing and understanding is that they can't prepare for this stuff, blah blah blah. All right, let's say they can't prepare for it, and let's say no matter how much upgrading to their infrastructure it will never stop a DDoS attack. How about you use some of your magical money and pay some, I don't know, some type of like police officers or whoever to find out who these motherfuckers are and get them arrested. I mean, I'm pretty sure like, that's always an option too. You can't fix the shit. Okay, how about you get these motherfuckers? Now, I will say this though. What they're doing is quote unquote illegal, but let's say they're doing this for the reasons they say they're doing this. It's nice, it's noble, I get it, but it's still like you're fucking with my money. You know what I'm saying? Like the reason they claim they're doing this is because they noticed that Microsoft and Sony's online service, it's really easy to do this to, and they need to just upgrade it. And instead of them doing it, they keep ignoring them. So they said, what we're going to do is constantly attack you until you do what we say, which is fine. Like in the end, like let's say they do what they say, well then we benefit anyway because we got a better infrastructure. But at the same time, it's like I don't know if that's necessarily true because I mean, according to what they say, they can hack the fucking banks and shit. So I mean, I think they're just doing it to do it at this standpoint. Like So I mean, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, they basically doing just to teach them a lesson. That's basically what they said. You know, until they basically get that shit fixed the right way. That's the reason why all these goddamn hack attacks and shit. So
that's why they're not doing it to Nintendo.
I don't know why.
That wouldn't make sense. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why they're like. I don't know why they're not doing it to Nintendo because from what I'm to understand, I don't know if it's true or not, but Nintendo has the worst online infrastructure compared to the other three. So if that's the case, you would
they do.
You would assume they'll be doing it to them harder than anyone else. But I guess.
Well, I'm going to let you know a little secret. When people say that Nintendo has the worst, like the people you hear saying that are a lot of third-party developers, and we all know third-party developers are full of shit. Nintendo was doing online back during the N64 days in Japan. Okay. Yeah, really. Yeah. Nintendo was downloading shit to people's SNESs during the SNES days. Okay. There's very few things that a lot of these people say, this shit's brand new, it's never been done before, that Nintendo didn't try and the technology just wasn't quite there yet, and they were like, you know what, we're gonna wait till the technology's there and then we'll do it. Okay?
Oh, okay. Mr. King Day, what's your, I hadn't heard from you in a minute, man. What's your perspective of it, man?
It doesn't really impact me as much because, like I said, my video, that pretty much I've been playing GTA campaign and NHL via GM mode. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't really piss me off, but if anything, what they need to do is, I'd say, use the money to get better servers or whatnot. Send more updates to update like infrastructures or apps or anything like that.
But you say use more money, but they got the money. They got plenty of money. So the question is, what are they doing with the money? That's the $1 million question here.
Yeah, I just think that's shady business to me. Like they're just using that money to buy out franchises and new IPs instead of updating anything like they should be doing.
Even with the new IPs, whatever franchise they come out, it's broken. That's another topic that I want to get into after this. I don't know, man. It's like I want to get into that, and another thing I want to get into this generation in general, like, but I guess before I get into that, who hasn't had a turn? I hadn't heard from Morph. What about you, Morph?
Didn't these hackers do this to prove a point that these online infrastructures aren't secured well enough?
Yeah, that's why they say they're doing it.
Well, I like that they exposed Sony and Microsoft. It's clear that they're not using the money for the online for their security. So, but it's also, they're hurting gamers too. Huh? Well, they're also hurting gamers too. So, it's like, I think people should boycott paying for online. Might work.
For real.
But at the end of the day, it's always going to be the consumer's fault because we the one that keep falling for day one DLC. You know, people complains about it, but what they do, they still buys it. So if people stop buying the shit, then they will actually do something about it and fix the shit in the first place.
Well,
So it all boils down to the consumer.
the worst
Yep.
consumer is an uninformed consumer, because they're not that smart, and so they'll fall for anything. Because
Yeah, I haven't bought like day one DLC for like 3 years. Once I figured out what that was, I was like, yeah, forget it. I don't need it that bad.
Yeah, for the consumer, it's pretty much a lot of persuasion. Like, if they're persuaded to do it, then they will do it. Because they have no willpower over their own wallet.
I do. I don't spend my money on this anything.
Yeah, you know, I
That goes for all
don't buy day one DLC neither, man. You know, if I'm gonna buy that shit, I'd rather wait till a price drop of the game, then I can, basically, spend maybe $50 or $60, and I can get all the content for that game instead of spending $60 and plus day one DLC with the season pass and all this shit, and down near $100. Like that, what the fuck, man? God damn.
You can get the same game a year later for all that stuff around the same price or cheaper than the original.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just a bunch of greedy, rich bastards, man. Just like I said, at the end of the day, it's our fault for falling for the shit, man.
Yep.
But okay, who had a turn?
One thing I will say about it, Nintendo is greedy too, but at least they're doing it right. Like with the amiibos and like.
Oh hell yeah, that was a get rich quick scheme they did.
Yeah, but you get something out of it. You know, they give you something of value. It's like they're not going to be like, oh, here are the amiibos, and they're $20 a pop, and you can't use them with any of the games, and you can only use them with one or two things. I mean, they didn't pull that. They could have, but they didn't.
The only games that I know was what Mario Kart 8, Hyrule Warriors, and Smash Brothers, and I'm not sure about Captain Toad.
But to me, though, the Amiibos aren't doing anything impressive yet.
They're gonna
impressive with the Amiibos.
What they're gonna do with those amiibos is like they're already complaining. People are complaining about how they're limited. What Nintendo has probably done, which is kind of smart, is they realize that online, like people, like Nintendo gamers, hold high value to their games and accessories and stuff like that. So I wouldn't put it past Nintendo if they said, let's make limited versions of, I don't know, whoever, Samus. I don't know who's limited or not. And we don't print them anymore. But let's hold, like, I don't know, maybe a good 100 back for ourselves, because when people on normal people start selling them for like $100 or more a pop, we can put them on eBay. Like, they do stuff like that. Companies do stuff like that.
That was dumb.
And they'll mark them. They'll mark the user on eBay or Amazon as like it'll be a normal name, so you don't think it's a company. Like
I don't think they did that with the Amiibo. I think the Amiibo was just like, okay, we're gonna offer our consumers a way to, like, a different way to play with the games. And I don't think they were expecting it to be, they were expecting it to be as big as it was. Mostly because, I mean, yeah, I think everyone here, like, plays, knows about, like, the surveys on the Nintendo website and stuff like that. But most of the information Nintendo's getting for whether or not something's, like, really big or gonna sell well, they get from, places like GameStop. And if you have someone at GameStop who's, like, not really going to report the numbers, then they're not going to know whether or not something's going to be big.
It's just true, man. Like it's weird that controller thing. Like, you still can't find that motherfucker. The damn GameCube adapter.
You can get it for a cheap price of like $500 or $1,000.
I mean, look, and let's not forget how many times we've all gone to GameStop, and I mean, let's be frank. Everyone's talking shit about how the PS4 is so high selling and all that bullshit. But really, I mean, let's really think about it. The highest selling dedicated gaming device right now is the 3DS. If you go, I mean, there's like 4 damn GameStops near where I live, and all of their 3DS, well, except for one of them, the three of them, the 3DS section is way in the back. I mean, like the Vita's up front, the Xbox 360's up front, the 3DS is way in the back. It's the highest selling dedicated gaming device on the market right now.
Yeah, same here too.
Way
Yeah.
in the back.
Nintendo bias.
So are you going to trust those people to tell Nintendo, hey, this game that you're going to have an amiibo for, like 3 years ago, had sold a lot? No, they're going to be like, fuck Nintendo. They don't give us money to put shit up front.
But they got that exclusive Shulk amiibo though from Nintendo.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta have some kind of good
How do y'all
relationship with
feel
them.
about the legless peach for about $20,000? How y'all feel about that shit and the whole entire these Samus with 2 cannon arms? Like, hey, come on, man, we ain't stupid. We know they did that shit on purpose because somebody's gonna pay that ridiculous price for that. What do y'all think about it?
I think that was a glitch, and I think some asshole bought it and paid a lot of money for it.
Man, that's just dumb. It's dumb. It's just like with the whole entire the PlayStation 4 edition, you know, the 20-year edition. Why the fuck would they only? Well, I think they sent out about 10 to 15,000 around the world. Why the fuck would they do that? And another thing, Sony complained about people flipping them, selling them for like about
That's all they were gonna do is flip them.
Yeah.
I mean, a limited edition console's only gonna have so many made.
I would have done the
limited
same
edition.
thing.
You know why they got mad? Because Sony was like, man, we should have kept something to flip our damn selves.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and the way they need the money, yeah.
Why didn't we just do that?
We didn't get to goddamn, I forgot. Wait, well, Mr. Saint, what's your name?
Nick, Saint, whatever.
Saint Lamont, something. What you want me to call you for short, man?
Nick's fine. Just call him Nick.
Nick, all right, Nick, what you got, man?
Okay, what are we talking about on this one now?
What we talking about? Man, what the hell we was talking about before we got into the meatballs?
$20,000 legless peach thing.
No, before that.
The hacks on the Xbox Live PC.
Yeah, about the Lizard Squad situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, all those people taught me was they just got nothing else better to do with their lives except like hack gaming systems or attack or DS whatever. But however, like the whole Xbox doesn't have DRM. I think that's full of shit because I'm sitting there playing a game or trying to play a game that has no online whatsoever, and it would not let me play unless I could sign in, and I couldn't sign in.
A lot of people said they were having that issue. I was like, dang, that's messed up.
Like, I'm playing.
They got rid of the DRM. Don't you remember? Phil Spencer said it, so it must be true.
Man, the PS4 got DRM too, man. Like,
I'm playing this game. It's got no online at all. Shadows of Mordor, no online whatsoever, and it would not let me play that shit because I couldn't sign in.
No, for real.
Why is this not making headlines?
I know that PS4 had DRM.
I don't care what anybody says. Like when you can't play a game because it won't let you sign in, and then if you try to play it anyway, it takes 30 minutes to an hour to load. Come on,
That's online bullshit.
People were making a big deal about the Xbox One having DRM before it launched. Now it's revealed that both these consoles have DRM on them right now. No one's making a big deal of it.
No one's talking. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Microsoft, I'll give them this much credit. They were up front. They were like, yeah, we got DRM, and what the fuck are you going to do about it? Sony is sneaky with their DRM. They're real sneaky. They're like Microsoft. Both of them were kind of like were douchebags about it. Because I recently saw a video where a guy, level-headed gamer, I think he got Sunset Overdrive, and like he was trying to play his game the Christmas Day when they had that DDoS attack, and he couldn't even. He had the disc. It was in the machine. Couldn't play his game because it couldn't sign into the Xbox.
He was playing
Live.
He was playing Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct, whatever. That's some bullshit. Okay, like if you own the disc, even if it's not the disc, but you know what? I don't blame Microsoft. I blame the third parties who went to Microsoft and said, "Well, we need to stop online piracy." It's like our games aren't selling because of online piracy. Like, no, your games aren't selling because like 70% of them are garbage.
Microsoft has fine and said no.
It has nothing to do with piracy, because trust me, the amount of shit that has to go through in order for you to pirate a game, especially on a console, it's like, I mean, it's cheaper just to buy the damn game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Did we get everybody about the whole entire Lizard Squad before we switch over?
Yeah. I would.
All right, if there's
Did you see the
anything
Lizard
else
Squad?
y'all need to add to it before we switch over, y'all, it's whatever. Y'all, whatever. Give me your thoughts before we switch
All
over.
I got.
I don't know. I think the attacks are personal. Because you saw they had a tweet that it said, this is why I said go buy Nintendo product. So I feel like it's something personal they got against Sony and Microsoft for whatever reason.
It possibly could
They
be.
didn't say that tweet. It was like, now go buy Nintendo products when they did one of their last attacks. I think it was the one before the recent one. So it was like,
Like they said, they basically did it because they don't like, the way they was doing, their business. Basically what they're saying is they could have done a lot better with their servers and everything. They basically think that they've been too lazy, with it, knowing that they got the money to fix the shit. They got the resources and everything, but that's the reason why they keep getting hacked all the time.
yeah. Oh, man.
They are
I
shitty.
don't even have those consoles right now, so it's not really affecting me.
Yeah, I understand about that.
But it's still messed up.
It is, man. I guess let's move on from this topic. Let's go on to about the 8th gen situation. How do y'all feel about this current console generation? How do y'all feel? Are y'all disappointed? Because I am, and I'm gonna give y'all I'm gonna go last. Let's start off with you, Mr. Jason.
Yeah, I pretty much feel the same as you. I haven't been that impressed so far. And that's from all three of them. That's including Nintendo as well, me personally. So, it's not many games even on the Wii U that I like. I don't know, there's no, it's too many of the same things, too many sequels. Like, there's no innovation, there's not a lot of new games and ideas being put out. It's like, everybody's afraid to try new games now. It's like everybody just wants sequels all the time. It's like sequels are nice and all, but when that's all you get, not looking different.
Remasters of the games from the previous generation.
That too. It's like remasters, sequels.
Remasters, reboots.
It's like, but people are buying them, so they're gonna keep making them as long as people support it. So
that is true.
You gotta vote with your wallet.
What, you don't like playing the same shit you played 2 years ago? With slightly better graphics?
It's like Call of Duty. Everybody buys Call of Duty every single year. Everybody buys NBA 2K. Everybody buys Madden every year. So they're going to keep coming out with it.
What?
I'm guilty of that.
That's what I'm saying. The last time I played Madden, Michael Vick was on the cover.
Yep, that was the last one I got in 04. That's one I gave a damn.
I can't remember the last one.
The last Madden I played was Madden 96 on the SNES.
Oh, shit. That was a while ago.
Yeah,
dude.
so basically when it comes to me giving EA money for Madden or EA or FIFA, any of those annualized sports games, you could say hell to the no.
Yeah, because, every year they come out with the same shit. Only thing is different is the rosters. That's it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not even going to say that. The last football game I enjoyed was not made by EA. It was made by Tecmo, and it was on the NES. It was called Tecmo Bowl.
Oh.
And I used to just destroy people with Bo Jackson because he was just unstoppable.
But I feel all the developers are guilty of what they call milking franchise. Nintendo's guilty of it too.
Everybody's guilty of it, man.
I see a lot of people, they like, Nintendo doesn't do this, and I'm like, New Super Mario Bros. Series says hello. All them games are the same. Like,
Yeah.
and I remember they released two of them apart. It was like New Super Mario Bros. 2 and then New Super Mario Bros. U, like 2 months later, and I was just like, then New Super Luigi U, I was like, y'all need to get that series of work, man.
Yeah, that's why I think that's why that the next 3D Mario game that we all waiting for, like that Galaxy Experience, is going to be on the next gen console. And I'm kind of, don't get me wrong, I'm a big Mario fan, but I think they need to give Mario a break because we done already had the new Super Mario Brothers. We already had the 3D World. We already had Mario Kart 8. We about to get Mario Party, man. Give
Yeah,
it a
they
break.
do.
Give
They
it a
do.
break.
Mario's
They
rap
on Mario
battle.
too much.
I would agree with you, except for one thing. Two of those games are completely different. New Super Mario Brothers is essentially the same game across all platforms. It's a rendition of the Super Mario from the NES. That's fair enough. That is milked. Mario Party. If you take the skills that you had on the NES Mario to a Mario Party game, you're gonna get your ass kicked because it's a completely different game. And the only thing that it has in common with any other Mario game is that it stars Mario. It would be the same. It would be the same as if you played. It would be the same as if you played. Uh,
You here?
I think Red Fox dropped out.
Yeah, I did too. I'm back. Wait.
I don't know why Google's after us.
Yeah, I dropped out.
Speaking of things that don't work.
I know, right?
Hey, is everybody here? Cause I lost y'all for a second.
Yeah, I saw it. It was like everybody left the chat one by one.
You hear me?
I think they just got kicked out. I was like, I'm just sitting going, did it end? What happened here?
I don't know what happened. Let me see if I get who we missing. Who we missing?
That's Google Plus, man. It does this all the time.
Oh, okay,
We need
okay.
Red Fox.
I got Grepache back. Who else are we missing? Okay, here's King Day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we're missing one more person.
Yeah.
Wait.
You were saying how you think that. I agree with you. I think Nintendo depends on Mario way too much now.
Oh, okay, Mr. Red Fox. Let me see if I can find him. We missing him.
Alright.
All right. Basically, what we was talking about a while ago was about the. We kind of got off topic. We was basically talking about how y'all feel about the console generation, and I think it was our perspective. His perspective. What's your perspective about the console generation, KJ?
Oh, you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
I can hear it.
Well,
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
more games, less bullshit. That's my thoughts.
Yeah, but even though with the games, like, is it going to be high quality games, or is it going to be like games like Assassin's Creed Unity?
Yeah.
Games like Sonic Boom.
Oh, God.
Complete. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
played the demo of Sonic Boom and I was like, this is terrible.
I've actually been watching a Game Grumps playthrough of that. It's so funny. Seeing all the
It's so bad.
bullshit involved with that. Can you guys hear me?
Okay. I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Basically, okay, we got your perspective. What about you, Mister? Did you already give us your perspective, King Grapachi? Did you already tell us?
About what we had, we lagged a little bit, so I couldn't hear what
Yeah,
was
yeah.
going on.
I kind of lost y'all for a few seconds, man, 'cause I couldn't hear y'all, and seems like we lost a couple of people.
So what's the
I'm
topic?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get old Red Fox back here. Yeah. What's your take on that, man? Like, it's fucking bullshit, dude. That's just me.
No, I said take over what? Because I couldn't hear the topic. We were lagging during the
Oh,
time.
about the console generation, the current generation. How do you feel about it?
Yeah.
Are you
It just started, and it's sad to say it's not doing nothing for me. I mean, like, okay, I got a gaming computer, so most of these games I could play on my computer anyway, right?
yeah,
Then on top of that, if I buy a console, the only reason for me to buy a PS4 or an Xbox One would be for the exclusives, and it would be just because I like physical media. PC physical media basically don't exist, so that's basically it. But when it comes down to it, like if I weigh out the what's going on, like pretty much the majority of games coming to PS4 and Xbox One are remakes. The games that I do want to play, like okay, like if I weigh between the Xbox One and the PS4 system is better, but that kind of doesn't matter to me. My computer is just better, and that's not like talking shit. It just is.
Yeah.
The reason I would get an Xbox One before I get a PS4 is because Xbox One actually has online games that I want to play. PS4, majority of those games I'm gonna play offline or by myself, so I can play those anytime. I can't play Halo 5 anytime because by the time I play it late, no one's online or it's only like the retardedly good people,
I played
and it's not gonna
that.
be fun. So, weighing out the options, I mean, at this point, it's just kind of like, you know.
Yeah.
They need to get a game. They need to get some games on next gen. Like I'm a big Dark Souls fan, but Bloodborne, yeah, like my excitement was there. As I keep seeing it, I'm like, it's going away because I'm like, this is still like a Dark Souls style game. They need a game that's different, or at least if it's not different, it has to be the best at what it does. Like I'll say this forever, like 3D World is not different on the Wii U, but that has to be like the best Mario I played recently. It probably is on the same level or slightly tops Galaxy. I haven't really decided that yet, but it's on that level. I'm looking for that for the PS4 and Xbox One. Maybe Halo 5 is that. Maybe Uncharted 4 is that. I don't know, but those games have to come out. That's pretty much it.
You there?
Yeah. Anybody else there? Did y'all lag out?
I'm still here.
Oh, well.
Can anyone hear me besides Real Gamer?
I hear you.
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Okay, good.
I guess next person? I don't know.
Okay,
What
I'll
happened
go.
to Ruben?
I'm done.
Oh, okay.
I think it's actually a pretty half-assed done generation right now, and I think they rushed it a little more than they should have, especially since all these developers kept sitting there crying, complaining that, oh, we need easier hardware to work with. Please give us the next gen. We can't work with this stuff anymore. We need easier stuff, because they complain like systems like the PS3 are too hard to develop for because they couldn't figure out the cell processor. And and they gave it to them. The game company said, "Here you go. Here's your easy shit," and they still can't get it right. They're still getting broken games and all that, unfinished games coming out. And it's like, well, you rushed this for nothing. You just wanted more money.
Yeah.
I guess next person.
Yeah. Well, my take on it, there's a little disappointment in this generation. I mean, I'm still having fun somewhat with like games I pick up. They might be non-AAA games or sometimes AAA. I'm still having fun, just a little disappointed. I wish they would stop all the remasters and remakes. It's getting repetitive. That's my take on it.
No?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if he's here to moderate, so I guess another person goes, or is that it?
Everybody?
I think Morphball has to go.
Here?
I think that's everybody.
Oh. What were we talking about?
The 8th generation, what is your take on it? Do you like it or do you not like it?
Well, there's been a lot of remakes and remasters, and I don't have a problem with it if they're old games, but most of the remakes we've been getting were fairly new games, so I don't like it. But, okay, on Nintendo side, they've actually done better than I expected. I expected Smash Bros. To come out a lot later, and I did not see Bayonetta 2 coming.